I want us to change the gears. And
Okay.
good. There's something you're so passionate about. Tell us about that. It is just, is it last week that you launched something so powerful
Yes.
and regarding menstrual health? Please
Yes.
tell us about that.
I'm glad that we are advancing discussions in menstrual health, not just creating awareness in schools, but also now moving to workplaces. We have various forms of workplaces. We have informal and also formal workplaces. And in these workplaces, we have women and girls who work in those settings. So we are now changing, just leveling up discussions of menstrual health and hygiene to make sure that even those women at the workplace, their menstrual needs are taken care of.
Yes.
And studies have shown that about 8 out of 10 women start their periods unexpectedly. You might just have left your home, going to work, you didn't expect your periods will come, but boom, they show up.
Of course, periods are erratic.
Yes, and they are erratic for various reasons that we might list.
Yeah.
And so when you're at the workplace and you start your periods, studies have also shown that 96% will have to leave the workplace to go look for menstrual products, either change, wash themselves before they're able to come back. And so that means that there are those who are losing out, especially those who are in the informal employment sector. This is because when you are leaving your workplace, going home, chances are you will not come back to continue with your day. So you might lose your income for the day. And so we are here to encourage workplaces or to support workplaces to become period positive. And period positive workplaces have various advantages in terms of reduced absenteeism, in terms of increasing productivity, and also which translates to increasing of revenues. And this is because when the needs of women are taken care of at the workplace, then they become comfortable and they are able to go beyond their extra mile to make sure that they are bringing in results or they are generating more revenue for their employers. And so this initiative called the Period Positive Workplace Initiative that we launched last year, it is a global initiative. And so we have partnered with the Global Period Positive Workplace Initiative. And so for Kenya, that work will be done by EcoVital Dynamics Limited, of which I'm a co-founder. And our role is now to support workplaces in Kenya to become period positive so that women are able to be comfortable, and be productive. Because at the end of it all, we are all looking at productivity, we are all looking at increased revenue, and we're also looking at healthy workplaces where we have open discussions about mental health and hygiene. And so EcoVital Dynamics Limited in Kenya has partnered with the Global Period Positive Initiative to support workplaces in Kenya to become period positive. And that involves about having 3 key things. One is creating awareness in the workplace about menstruation and the various challenges that women go through when they're on their period at the workplace. There are women who have very painful periods, and sometimes they might be forced to miss work. And when they miss work, then if their supervisors are not understanding, they might be harsh on them or they might even fire them. Yes. There are women who experience very heavy bleeding that they have to change after every 45 minutes or after every 1 hour. So when you are in a sector whereby your supervisors or your seniors don't understand whatever you are going through, they might reproach you as being lazy, not being attentive, because you might be at work, but you are not really at work. It's just your body that is at work, but your mind is worrying about periods. Your mind is worrying that maybe I have stained myself. And so we want to open conversations about menstruation in the workplace so that we have open conversations, so that it is not a taboo topic anymore, that I can walk up to my male supervisor and tell him, today I'm having heavy flow, allow me to work remotely. Or today I'm having severe period cramps, just give me some time to rest, or as I take a painkiller before I can be able to resume work. So we are promoting open conversations. We are also encouraging workplaces to have menstrual products for emergencies. Because I've also started my periods unexpectedly in the workplace, and I didn't have pads. So I had to call a driver, send him to town, or go bring me pads. So, and there are those who might not have the luxury to maybe call a driver, tell them, you can rush and bring me some pads. So we are encouraging workplaces to have sanitary towels for emergency. They might decide to give them for free, well and good, or they might even set up a kiosk or a pad dispenser, whereby if I've started my periods unexpectedly, then I can be able to get sanitary towels at a subsidized cost, or even just at a normal price. Because at the same, we are promoting economic stability, and free things might not be sustainable in the long run. And also, we are encouraging workplaces to have bathrooms or toilets that are female friendly. In very many instances, I've gone to offices whereby you go to the washroom, and these are government offices. You go to the washroom, there's no water for hand washing, there's no even bin for disposing your sanitary towel.
I've seen that.
So I'll have to change and carry my used pad in my bag because the bathrooms are not period friendly. So we are encouraging workplaces to have period friendly facilities, period friendly sanitation facilities, so that women can be able to change freely, can be able to wash. And when you have that supportive environment, so that supporting enabling environment, then you're able to work without having to worry about periods. And lastly is just now encouraging conversations beyond pads, beyond provision of sanitary towels, and also beyond provision of bathrooms that are period friendly, to also have aspects of maybe leave days when someone is on their periods, when they are experiencing heavy pain, heavy bleeding, or they are experiencing severe pain. So we are here to support workplaces. It is not a difficult thing to do. It's very simple. Being able to create awareness about menstruation and providing the supportive facilities for women to work in comfort and in dignity without having to worry about periods. So that is all about the period positive workplace. But in case you need more information, please feel free to reach out. I'll leave my contact detail and you can below at the end of this conversation, and you can be able to reach out. We have a more detailed conversation on how we are able to support organizations, workplaces to become period friendly.
Thank you, Faith. And this is what you're talking about, opening the mics further, because many women can be able to afford products. Professionals can be able to afford products, but they are carrying used sanitary pads in their handbags because maybe the office they work in, it is not period friendly. So it is a challenge for you CEOs, HRM directors, just make that office period positive because of something called presentism. You need to tell us about presentism too.
So presentism is an aspect whereby you are at work, but you're not really at work because you're worried or you are scared. So when you're in that state, then you might make errors. Your confidence or self-esteem levels might be affected, and so you might not really concentrate in your work and give the best results. And so we are talking about having open conversations so that I can be able to go to my boss and tell him or her that today I'm not feeling okay, and I might not really deliver on this task as required, because as much as I'm here at work, I'm having challenges in my mind in terms of maybe I'm worried I have stained my clothes. Maybe I'm worried I'll go to the washroom and I'll stay so long and someone might think I'm not working, I'm just being lazy. So we just want to make sure that we eliminate presentism. There's no need of being at work and you're not really at work.
Thank you. And if you're watching us, that is all the time that we had for you. You've heard from Faith that menstruation, it should be an open conversation because it is a normal biological process, and even men should be engaged. This is all for all of us because prevention is better and cheaper than cure all the time. Remember, we are changing narrative from what to what?
From stigma to support. From shame
to strength. We are changing the narrative. This is a conversation for everyone. Let's keep talking about it because menstruation is a normal biological process, and if you're not a menstruator,
you are a person living with menstruators. So we all have a role to play to support each other.
Small doable actions making a big difference in health.
Thank you so much.
Let's start it again together.
Small doable actions making a big difference in health.
Stay safe.